So he got a young wife, and the reason why I say young is because she just kind of getting her feet wet and being married. She's having a dilemma, and her dilemma is what to actually cook for her family. That's her dilemma. Let's go ahead and roll that.
There's one thing that nobody talks about before getting married, okay? You grow up as a woman. They talk about being like a good woman and, a good wife and a good mom. You hear all the sermons and Proverbs 31 and all of that. That is great, okay? But why didn't anybody prepare me for having to fix a different meal every day for my family for the rest of their life? I'm out here fighting for my life, okay? I don't know what to fix for dinner at this point. I've been married for almost 4 years. I'm running out of recipes, sis. I don't know what else to make, okay? It gets time for me to order my groceries, and I'm like, I'm running out of recipes. I don't know what to fix. Nobody prepares you for the mental strain that it takes to come. Like, if you just think about it. I gotta feed these folks every day for the rest of my life. I'm responsible for feeding these people, my husband and my child, every day for the rest of my life. Think about how many days that is. There's not even enough recipes in the world, okay? I'm struggling, all right? I'm like, at this point, send me recipes, okay? They need to have a wife cookbook, 30,000 recipes.
First and foremost, I just want to give her a hand clap because she's actually cooking for her family. She isn't sending her family to fast food. She isn't expecting her family to be eating in the restaurant. She's actually cooking. She's actually, getting in the kitchen and using her hands. And let me tell you something, ladies, wives, when you cook with your hands, that's love right there, right? See, the old women didn't want no other woman cooking for their man because you know how they thought? If you let another woman cook for your man, she gonna end up giving him something else too. So you need to be making sure your man is fed, your kids is fed. So shout out to her. Now, to help you with your dilemma, and that's the reason why you're married, actually, is because you cook. You believe in taking care of a family, and that's why you're married. See, them other ones out here that say, oh, well, she ain't got to be doing all that, and that's why they don't have a husband. You do. But for your dilemma, it's plenty cookbooks out there for you. The Patti LaBelle book, all kind of books that you can get, right? If you want to do vegan, if you want to do whatever. But this is why I will say this. Your kids, especially your kid, they going to eat at school. Of course, you got to make something for dinner in the evening. On the weekends, go out. Why not? Y'all go do something on the weekend, y'all go out. I'm okay with going out to eat on the weekends. Now, both days, I don't know about that. But then some days it's not always cooking a full meal. It could be, hey, we're gonna get a rotisserie chicken. We're gonna, shred that rotisserie chicken and make this either chicken salad or whatever, and make chicken salad sandwiches or whatever the case may be. It don't have to be a full-fledged, man, you gotta be in there cooking all day meal. And also, back when I was growing up, the best meals ever you can cook, yeah, I love it. Your beans and rice and some sort of, meat or something, yams or something you got on the side, or maybe some, mustard greens or collard greens. That kind of food was just, love that kind of food, right? My grandma would be making the smothered chicken, and at least when I used to eat pork, the smothered pork chops, or she'd make them barbecue turkey necks, in the oven, with that, roaster pan and all that stuff she would make. All them barbecue turkey necks would be good. Did you make desserts? I mean, man, we ate all the time. See, the thing, also, if you run into this dilemma, find out what's the favorites. What's the favorites for your family? Say, what meals your husband like. What meals your kids like. Well, then you could cycle them same meals basically all the time, especially if they love it. Now, they get to a point saying, I'm kind of burnt out on it. Then you could do something else. But, hey, I shout out to you, because let me tell you something, at least about your child. Your child not going to be there forever. They're going to grow up. They're going to leave. You understand what I'm saying? Then at that point, you just have to worry about you and your husband at that point. But we don't know what kind of headspace he'll be in by that time. He'll be like, nah. Shoot, I cook something or whatever. It just depends. But like I said, shout out to you for cooking. I'm proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you. Like I told y'all, you do have some women in America who still hold traditional family values. Now, that isn't the majority, because if it was the majority, we wouldn't have this modern woman conversation, right? But those women are far and few in between, fellas. So if you meet a woman in America that has those values, you better grab her, because it's going to be a long time before you meet another one.